Believe it or not, when she doesn't call or message you for a while, it's not just random, it's a signal, a silent message rooted deep in human behavior. And Stoicism can teach us exactly how to read it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Maybe she's just busy, or her cat probably joined a rock band. Funny thought, but here's the truth. If you don't understand what's really happening, you could end up chasing illusions, draining your energy, and losing your peace. Today, we're going to break down what it actually means when she goes quiet, and how applying Stoic principles can help you protect your mind and maybe even your heart. Stick with me until the end, because the final insight might change how you see women and yourself forever. 1. She might be testing. Your emotional control silence isn't just the absence of words. It can actually be a deliberate test. Sometimes she might do it consciously. Other times it happens without her even realizing, but the purpose often comes down to one thing: testing your emotional discipline. Think about how you react when she doesn't reply to your messages. Do you find yourself panicking? Maybe you double text, start typing messages only to delete them, overanalyzing every little detail of your interactions. Perhaps you even end up writing a long, emotional message at 2 a.m., pouring out your feelings like a modern Shakespeare. In the philosophy of Stoicism, the real strength of a man is not measured by how he behaves when life is easy and predictable, but by how he handles uncertainty and discomfort. Her silence becomes like a mirror that shows whether you're in control of your emotions or whether your emotions control you. So here's a quick test. If your phone buzzed right now, would you jump up immediately like a startled cat, or stay calm and composed? There's no shame in whatever your answer is. Just be aware of it, because what you do next will say a lot about your emotional resilience and maturity. 2. She might be prioritizing herself, and so should you. Now it's important to realize that sometimes her silence has absolutely nothing to do with you. It's not a punishment, it's not a manipulation tactic. It's simply her choosing to focus on herself, her own goals, healing, or space she needs for personal growth. This is a crucial point rooted in Stoic wisdom. Don't carry burdens that aren't yours to carry, but so often we rush to blame ourselves when she's quiet. We invent stories in our heads, torturing ourselves with endless what-ifs and maybes, trying to fill the silence with explanations that often don't exist. But think about it realistically. You don't blame yourself every time it rains. You don't step outside and see a thunderstorm and think, it's because I forgot to text her. Life happens. Stress, grief, anxiety, or simply needing the space. These things create silence that isn't personal, it's just human. The Stoic man observes this reality without rushing to assumptions. He offers space instead of pressure and stays centered, calm and steady no matter the chaos around him. So ask yourself honestly, are you reacting to what's actually happening, or are you responding to stories your mind is making up? 3. She might be losing interest, and that's a gift, let's be honest. This one is hard to hear. It stings, it lingers, and yet, if you face it with open eyes and a steady heart, it becomes one of the greatest gifts you can receive. Sometimes, silence doesn't mean she's healing, or focusing on herself, or needing space. Sometimes, it simply means she's losing interest. The energy shifts, the replies get slower, the conversations feel forced. The warmth you once felt begins to cool, not with anger, but with distance. And what makes it even harder is that she may not say it directly. She may not even fully understand it herself. But deep down, you feel it, like a sunset slipping away in slow motion, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And yet, here's the truth. Most never realize. The pain is not in the silence. It's in the clinging. It's in the hope that things will go back to how they used to be, even when all signs say they won't. Loss isn't what breaks us. Attachment is. The tighter you hold onto something that's already slipping away, the more you suffer. But when someone pulls away, when the connection fades, life isn't punishing you. Life is pruning your path, making room, not for heartbreak, but for realignment, for something better, for someone who matches your energy, your heart, your pace. Think of it this way. If something is being cleared from your life, it's because something more aligned is trying to enter. Her silence might feel like rejection, but it's actually redirection. It's the universe saying, not this, not anymore. And the longer you resist, the more it hurts. But when you let go, truly let go, something powerful happens. You stop trying to repair what's no longer meant to be. You stop pouring into someone who's already walking away, and instead, you start pouring into yourself. So ask yourself this: are you trying to glue shattered glass back together just to say you saved it? Or are you stepping back, letting go, and allowing the fire of loss to forge something stronger inside you? Because pain will shape you, but it's your choice whether it hardens you or heals you. 4. She might be facing her own inner storm. Now, not every silence means she's losing interest. There's another side to this, one that's quieter, deeper, and just as real. Sometimes she's not pulling away from you. Sometimes she's drowning in something you can't see. Women, just like men, go through emotional storms, moments of anxiety, depression, confusion, overwhelm, the kind of storms where words feel heavy and silence is the only thing that feels safe. And in those moments, she might not have the energy to explain. She might not even know what's wrong. So she retreats, not because you're unworthy, not because you failed, but because she's trying to hold herself together in the only way she knows how, through distance, through silence, through space. This is where many men go wrong. They take it personally. They panic, they push, they ask, what did I do? Why are you ignoring me? But the Stoic man, the grounded man, he doesn't chase, he doesn't press, he doesn't collapse into insecurity. He remains steady. He gives her room to breathe without making her feel guilty for needing it, because he understands that silence is not always an insult. Sometimes it's a signal. Not that she doesn't care, but that she's overwhelmed. Not that she wants to end things, but that she's trying to survive her own storm. And here's the quiet power in that. Response. When you stop trying to solve her silence and instead respect it, you create safety. Not through words, but through presence. You show her that she can be in chaos and you won't crumble. That she can be distant and you won't demand. That she can be human and you won't punish her for it. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is wait. Not passively, but patiently, with purpose. Not with desperation, but with dignity. You don't fix her silence, you don't fill it, you honor it, you let it be what it is. A moment, not a verdict. A pause, not an ending. Because real connection isn't proven during the good times, it's tested in the quiet ones. And how you handle her silence says everything about the man you are. 5. Her silence might be an invitation to reclaim your power. What if her silence isn't rejection, but something else entirely? What if it's not distance meant to hurt? You drew but a hidden invitation, an unspoken challenge, a quiet signal from life itself calling you to rise, not react. You see, most people panic in the silence. They chase, they spiral, they text, delete, text again. They replay every moment, every message, like detectives trying to solve a crime that never existed. But Stoicism teaches us something different. Real power has nothing to do with controlling others, and everything to do with controlling yourself. So when she pulls back, when the texts stop, when the energy shifts, the world isn't asking you to chase her. It's whispering something far more important: rise higher. This is your opportunity to stop looking outward and start looking inward. Instead of asking, why hasn't she replied? Start asking, who am I becoming? Who are you without her attention? What kind of man are you when no one's watching? What legacy are you building in silence? Because let's be real, she's not drawn to the guy panicking at 2 a.m., yelling at his Wi-Fi router because she didn't respond. She's not falling for the man who makes her silence all about him. She's drawn to the man who stays grounded. The man who leads, not pleads. The one who doesn't chase but attracts, not through force but through presence, through purpose, through discipline. Reclaiming your power doesn't mean pretending you don't care. It means feeling deeply, but not letting those feelings control you. It means owning your emotions, not escaping them. It means becoming so whole within yourself that no silence, no absence, no unanswered message can shake your sense of self. This is your moment, not to win her back, but to win yourself back. 6. The final truth. Silence reveals your true strength. And here it is, the final truth. The truth no one wants to admit, but every man needs to face. Her silence isn't about her, it's about you. Silence removes all the distractions. No notifications, no validation, no comfort, just you and the quiet. And what's left in that quiet is something most people run from, themselves. So the question isn't, why isn't she talking to me? The real question is, who am I when no one is? Who are you when the attention fades, when the spotlight turns off, when there's no one hyping you up, no one responding, no one watching? Because that, right there, is where strength is. And born, not in how many people want you, not in how quickly someone replies, but in who you are when everything outside of you goes silent. This is the battlefield of modern masculinity, not conquest. Not ego, but discipline, identity, mastery of self. And let's be honest, you don't want your legacy to be great texter, emotionally reactive, lived in her DMs. You want it to be grounded, purpose-driven, built something that mattered. Her. Silence is not your enemy. It's your mirror. It shows you exactly where you stand, not with her, but with yourself. So don't try to fill the silence. Don't run from it. Don't resent it. Stand in it. Own it. Let it sharpen you, because in the end, her silence isn't here to break you. It's here to build you. If this shifted your mindset even a little, imagine what embracing the full Stoicism could do for your life. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join a brotherhood of men choosing strength over chaos, wisdom over reaction, and peace over noise. And remember, silence isn't always an ending. Sometimes it's the start of your evolution.